Hey, it's Pops in the Man Cave. They used to give me 15 seconds or a minute, but now I got 3 minutes, but I'm hopefully not going to go there. Now I'm doing a short here to show you on trilobe bolts. I doubt you can see it because it isn't going to work very well. But there are high spots in this bolt and low spots. They're rounded. Well, there's obviously a low spot. There's a high spot. Another low spot and a high spot. And the idea is these bolts actually work their way in, swedge threads into the aluminum. Now down here is the teeth. So you tighten them in, these things lock into the metal, and plus the aluminum being swedged locks into the trilobe here. So they don't come out very easily. The problem of it is these teeth have high and low spots. So even though it's tight on the metal, as it vibrates, that little tooth works its way up into the metal, swedges itself a hole, and loosens up the actual mounting. The bolt doesn't come out, but the engine's flopping in a breeze with a bolt that's snug, never coming out. And sometimes when they go bad enough, the bolts do come out, because they'll vibrate around on the engine so much that they'll start chucking this thing around and loosen the aluminum up, and then they'll fall out. But that trilobe's a pretty good lock on its own without this. Quite often when I do these, I'll put them back in with a nice washer to go on there to take care of the tooth problem, because the washer is harder than the base metal that's here, and it'll spread out the torque. And at the same time, I'll run these things in, clean out the hole, and put Loctite on them and run them back in again. It's just something to keep an eye on when you're working on these. What I'm doing here is putting a new engine in, because that engine got repaired by some chuckleheads and it blew a head gasket before I ever got a few hours on it. And I think he said that engine has a total of 400 hours on it. So, and these are, well, obviously 7000 series 24 horse Kohlers. kt735, I think, if I remember correctly. So anyway, this is from Cub Cadet. I've seen these on Cub Cadet, actual International Harvester Cub Cadet lawnmowers as well. 182s, 282s, 382s, and such. Well, this Pop's taking off. You guys have a good day. I got to take my bride to dinner.